Hello. It's been a while since we went to the cinema, so I haven't really needed to do this before for a while. But Harold and the Purple Crayon and It Ends With Us are two films that I've recently seen. So I saw Harold and the Purple Crayon yesterday, and then I saw It Ends With Us today, like literally just now. I've just got back. So I've written some stuff down, because so I could remember. Basically every time I write stuff down, most of it is just the actual cast, because I'm not going to know their proper names. Like the only two I knew from Harold and the Purple Crayon was Zachary Levi and Zoe Deschanel, and that's only because I watched New Girl, and Zachary Levi is just obvious. Like I already know his name. Like I know his face, I know his name. I don't know how, but I think maybe because he was in Shazam. I don't really know, but either way. So I love first of all, I love the casting of this movie. Everybody suited who they should be. Like at first, when the moose, who is played by what's his name, Lil Ray Howery, I completely was so confused. Like when the moose changed into a person, I was like, wait, what? And then obviously the funniest part was like there were little kids as well, like in the movie. So like in the crowd with me when I was watching it. So I was like, oh my god. And everybody else was just like, oh my god, wait, why did he turn into a human from a moose? That makes no sense. So everybody was kind of feeling the same thing, and I didn't realize, because I haven't really watched the trailer of this one, so I didn't realize that he was turning from a moose to a person. Like that doesn't really make any sense to me. Like, but then again, throughout the movie you see that he keeps changing into a moose, like throughout. Like every time he's like scared or like shocked or like pushed to do something, he always changes into a moose. So it's very interesting. I do think they casted him so well. They casted Harold so well. They casted the porcupine so well. Like Tanya Reynolds, she is an amazing actress. The way she kept on like trying to like get her spikes out, and then she like, I don't know, just like the voices of everybody was so good. Like even from the start, like in the actual cartoony drawing way, they were all such good like voices. And obviously you already know like I forgot who I don't, hold on, my brain is going insane. But no, so I loved the casting choices, especially for Moose and Porcupine though. Like they were just the best people you could have really got for them. I'm just really happy as well that they went back to their own world at the end, because I did not think they would. Like I actually thought they were going to stay, after Zoe Chanel, Terry. I thought that like when she found out everything that was going on, I thought she was going to let them stay and stuff. And I didn't think they should. I thought they should go back to the storybook that they were in, because that's where they belong technically. Like they were ruining everything in a way. They were like ruining things but also making them better, because they got her fired, but then she didn't actually want to work there anyway. But like if they stayed, they would have been going to jail. So I think it was obviously necessary that they leave. So Zachary Levi was amazing as Harold. Like I think he really just brings like the joy of children kind of energy, like he's good working with children. And that obviously shows me Benjamin Botany. I don't know how you say everyone's names, but that kid who plays the son, the Mel, he is a really good actor. Like, because I think throughout that film, anytime he was there, like he wasn't a cringe kid actor, like there's a lot of kids where you think, oh my god, why are they in this movie? Like, why? But he was like delivering emotions. He was like making you like laugh. He was like just a really good, like he wasn't awkward at all. Like he actually felt like he belonged in this movie, you know what I mean? Like he really brought something different, and I thought that was really cool, because in reality he seemed like the more mature one than like Zachary Levi and Moose when they were together. I mean Harold and Moose, because you know, like they were playing it more like they were new to the world, like they were babies, you know, and or toddlers. And whereas he was like, what, 10 or 12 or something, and he was just like really, you know, he was being more mature because he actually lives in this world, like he lives in the real world. So it was really cool to see him. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything else, so I don't really know if he was in anything else, but he was a really good one. And I think Zooey Deschanel, I think her playing Terry, her playing the mum, was a really good choice. Like I think I've never really seen her in a role where obviously in New Girls she did have like times where she acted like a mum, she acted like, you know, she wanted the boys to like, you know, behave and like be good and stuff. So I already knew she could do that type of thing. But I don't know if I've ever seen a role where she had a child and she was like, you know, properly being a mum and stuff. Like I thought it was really cool to see her in this. She still looks amazing. Like her blue eyes, bruh, she's got such blue eyes, like it's insane. She's so gorgeous. And then Jermaine Clement, who played like the bad guy, I guess, like as soon as I saw him I was like, yeah, he's not doing well at this librarian job. Like nobody was really listening to him, and then the 3 people that were listening to him walked away before he even finished. That store worker guy was really helping though, the librarian dude. He was like, you know, trying to get people to clap even though there was no one there. And I thought it was so funny. Anyway, that movie was so good. Like I actually really loved that movie. I think definitely it was more for, I mean, I think adults definitely can enjoy it, but I feel like it was definitely more for younger people, you know, than not like my age. I would say like not a lot of people my age are gonna go watch it. Like I don't really care. Like if I see a movie that I'm gonna possibly like, I'm gonna go watch it no matter what age I am. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like there's a lot of movies that you can just watch and you don't have to really care about what other people are gonna think. So I don't know, I just like watching movies like this. And that's all really I wrote actually. The only 2 points I wrote were love the casting, especially for Moose and Porcupine, and then everyone's names, and then that's literally all I wrote. Because there wasn't anything that was like insane about the movie. Like I love the fact that everything that was like purple from the crayon, like when it just turned to like dust, you know, on the floor. And like even the tire, like I was literally, when the part of the movie where the tire fell off and then like the car started like, you know, like going to the side and stuff, like hitting the floor, I was literally thinking about the fact that like because Moose and Porcupine had just disappeared at that point after Porcupine said something about like are we only you know, a drawing or whatever, and it was like an emotional kind of moment. And then he is like, you know, Harold is like, wait, why are they gone? Like, all, you know, all the kind of thing, like, you know, not wanting them to have left. And then he walks away. I just saw it as like as soon as that happened, I was like, wait, everything is going to disappear. So that means the house is not going to be purple. And then I was thinking the tire is going to go. And then the tire literally just like popped. And then like, you know, it went on like it disappeared. And then the car just died. So I was really happy with myself. Because usually I'm really bad at like telling what things are going to do. Like what's going to happen. But obviously it wasn't really like a surprise because it had already, like, the things had already started disappearing. Like, so I can't really be that proud of myself, but I'm still proud that I remembered about the tire. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just think that was really good. And the fact that she still didn't realize that, like, the tire was, like, purple and, like, you know, he had literally made the tire and all that stuff. Like, she still didn't realize at that point all that. Well, I think that's the only thing that actually made her believe properly was when the paint started like going back onto the house, you know, when she was outside and going to pick her son up. I thought that was really cool, the fact that it was just coming back. And I just wish that the like spider kind of bee looking thing wouldn't have survived, because that thing was terrifying. But I do like the fact that the guy who played, I forgot his name in the show, in the actual movie, but like Jermaine Clement, I'm really happy that he actually ended up going to his world, and then she still didn't want him even in that world. Like, she went with somebody else. I just thought that was so funny. Like, it's such a good twist to just like make him just completely not even wanted in his own world, and then he's just stuck there. So he's like not even like, it was in the after credit kind of thing, but like he wasn't even like wanted in his own world that he created. Like, that's insane to think about. Like, he is just unlikable. He's just an unlikable person. So anyway, I highly recommend this. If you're watching my review, I'm not really, I mean, obviously parts of it I've spoiled already, but like, I'm not really you know, going in depth, I would say. But I'm just saying like the things I liked and stuff, you know, like I just think that was really good. Anyway, definitely watch it. It's a recommended thing, I guess. Goodbye.
That was a lot of like nonsense.
Can but be kidding.